Hi, my name's Sarah Rose Bright, and I'm a sex, pleasure, and intimacy coach. And I'm here today to talk to you about how sexuality is the gateway to living your potential. And I think it's important to talk about this for many, many different reasons. And I feel that we're sort of raised to believe that sexuality is something that is only exists in relation to another person. And also that is almost something that's just for the bedroom. It's this sort of only in relation to sexual acts. Yet our sexuality is so much more than that. And when we reframe it as what it truly is, then it's a gateway for us to really open up our lives, to really live our potential. Because if we just keep it just for the other person or for the bedroom, we're living on this very narrow sort of bandwidth of what's available for us. And so, the Taoists, the Tantrikas have known this forever, that our sexuality and our sexual energy is our life force. It's for our vitality, for our health, for our longevity. It's for our creativity. It's for so much more than just the sexual act. That's just a small part of it. And when it's when we reframe this, it's like it becomes a power source. It becomes a fuel. It becomes like a magnet. It's part of we really show up with a different level of aliveness. And so when we can reframe it like this, we can also reclaim it so that it's for ourselves, truly, first and foremost. When I say this to a lot of the people that I work with, they're like, wow, I just never thought about this in this way. Yeah, our sexual beingness exists 24/7. It's here all the time. And that's the beauty of it. We can tap into it because our sexual energy at its peak creates human life. That's its most potent aspect of it. But we can use that sort of physical manifestation of it, if you like. But we can use that potency to create life in so many other different ways. Whether we use that for our creativity, whether we use that to harness that for our own health and our own vitality and aliveness. So we can harness it for so much in our lives. So when our sexuality isn't fully flowing, when we've just got this sort of narrow sort of vision of what our narrow sort of belief structure of what our sexuality is, it can manifest in many different things and affect affect our lives. So when I see people with sexual problems, not only do they have sexual problems, but it shows up in different areas. They may lack confidence, and that confidence spreads out to affecting their confidence in the rest of their lives. Maybe they don't know what they want or how to ask for it, and that shows up in the workplace, in their relationships, in family dynamics, all sorts of different things. And it's natural because we have problems with our sexuality because we have so little education. We're brought up with so many unhelpful myths around it. We have so many specific social messaging, like our sexuality will get us into trouble or it's dangerous. There's too much trauma in the world which affects our sexual selves and our sexuality. There may be other things that influence, like our family of origin, our lifestyles, all sorts of different things. And so all these things, when they impact on our sexual selves, they affect every aspect of ourselves. There's a saying from T. Harv Eker, how you are in everything is how you are in anything. And so as our sexuality and our sexual selves can be shut down for all these different reasons, the beauty is that all these things can open up again as we address as part of our lives. And so many clients have come to me and sort of said, either they've done lots of personal development work and sexuality is the last place that they've come to look at, but they know that it's a key to unlocking the potential of everything else. Or they've come to me because just everything's just shut down in their lives. I sort of see some of my clients and it's like their lives are in black and white or grey, and they are just not living their full potential. And then as we start to address this area of their lives, magic starts to happen and things unlock. And it's like sometimes their lives go from black and white to full multicolour technicolor. So I've seen time and time again that when this aspect of our lives is blocked for all these different reasons, it affects everything. But then as we start to address it, it opens up in so many beautiful ways. And clients that I see this all the time, that they start to believe in themselves. They really connect to their authentic truth. What's really true for them? What do they want to do? How do they want to spend their time in their lives? Their confidence increases, their self-love and their love for their bodies increases, their relationships improve, they become more creative, and they'll give themselves permission to even explore their creativity. Their work starts to shift because they have more confidence, more self-belief. Their health starts to improve. I've seen that happen many times. They have more energy, more vitality, and they just generally show up in the world differently. And that's what's so amazing. And that was certainly my own journey as well. So if this speaks to you where you're at, just the reframing of sexuality as our life force and our power source might in itself be quite powerful for you. And so that reframing will start a whole catalogue of thoughts and questioning of things. And that will just take you on a whole new journey. But also, if this also speaks to you, it may be just the shift of taking responsibility for this aspect of your life, not waiting for something external to happen for this to change, or for your partner to change, or to get a partner before it changes. That actually you can take responsibility for your sexuality, your sexual energy, your pleasure right now, and own that this is for you first and foremost. You can choose to share it with another, but ultimately it's for you. And as you claim that for yourself, it starts to change how you show up in the world and how the choices you make. So that's just the beginning of this journey, which I promise you is an incredible one to explore. And so to really get to know your body, your pleasure, your sexual self, to maybe it might be some sexual healing that's required, and to really love this aspect of yourself. We're not brought up as kids to go, you're going to be this sexual being, and all these things are going to happen in your teenage years, and it's going to be amazing. Get to know this part of yourself and love this part of yourself. That simply doesn't happen. But the beauty of that is, for the majority of people, you can start that journey now and start to really look at this aspect of your life and really reclaim it for yourself and love this aspect of your life, because it's infinite what you can explore. So I hope there's something in this for you, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I'd love it if you would share that below in the comments box, and also share any just reflections. If you've got any questions, let me know. I'll always look back and will answer the questions. And if you've enjoyed this and you feel there's something in this for other people, please share this on social media. And if you'd like more of this, subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram channels as well, Sarah Rose Bright, and sign up to my newsletter at www.sarahrosebright.com, where I send videos like this out regularly. And if you need some support to implement this in your life or to explore this area of your life, I do one-to-one programs, which are just amazing, to go on a journey, to gift yourself this time to really look at this area of your life, to look at where you've come from, where you are now, and where you're going, and how to what to put in place around that. So I really love to share this with people on a one-to-one basis as well. So I also do this talk, How Sexuality is the Gateway to Living Your Potential, for groups and organizations and podcasts and networks. So if that's something you'd like me to come and share with you, please do get in touch. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.